day. Ariana was just really, oh, there's lightning. It's dark in here and it's 11:14. So it's just a really rainy day. Me and Ariana are gonna watch Onward and just enjoy the rain. I'm gonna bake some cookies. We were supposed to watch Onward like a week ago, but Pixar movies tend to make me and Ariana cry, and we both knew we were gonna cry. So then we wimped out, and I started watching a Mulan unboxing video, doll video. Me and Ariana were supposed to watch Onward because we got too scared. We know we're gonna get emotional. So now I'm watching a Mulan unboxing because we weren't ready for Onward. But I think we're ready now because now we're ready. We accept we're gonna cry today. So we're gonna watch Onward, have some cookies. I put on my apron that Ariana made me to bake. And I noticed something this morning when I was looking at it. There's been an apron that I have wanted for a long time from Disney World, and it's this one. I've wanted this for a very long time. I've always got my eye on it. I have the clock with the cherries on it, and I just realized that I basically have it.
Yeah.
Did you do that on purpose? All we gotta do is literally get like Mickey and Minnie patch, and I'll have this apron already. A playlist for me is very important when I'm baking, and I found this one. The Happily Ever After fireworks soundtrack, so I'm gonna listen to this. The mood is set in here. It's raining. I got a beautiful view of the rain. I write down my recipes, so it's easier here. And I'm gonna listen to Happily Ever After. I hope I don't mess them up.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Do, 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 do. Just like that.
That's good.
Thank you. Very good.
That sounded just like Happily Ever After.
Because it is.
All live happily.
I hope for our sake, I don't ruin the cookies.
Each of us.
My Disney princess. My Disney princess. Spin like Sophia Carson. I forgot the eggs. Dirty. I'll be content with my share. What reason? I'm about to mess up these cookies.
A friend like me.
Applause.
Some people are worth melting for.
This is what I was waiting for. Mulan.
Flower that blooms in adversity.
This is your favorite part.
Yeah.
I know you. I'm not trying to make you cry.
Who you are.
I love this part. Here are the cookies that I finished making. This is our movie snack. Ariana and I are waiting for the cookies to cool. I'm waiting until it gets later to watch Onward because I thought we could watch it with dinner. But for now, we are simming. I miss my niece a lot and we watched 13 going on 30. So I put it on. She came here every day after school and we watched this together. So I thought I could put it on. And my sister told me she was talking about it, so I was like, oh, we can watch this. So we're gonna watch 13 going on 30, have lunch. I'm gonna sim. I've been making some really good sim builds. I made a Tangled playhouse, treehouse. That was really good. I made the Grand Floridian, Main Street, Magic Kingdom, the Polynesian Resort. So I'm building like a bunch of Disney stuff. So we're gonna build and have lunch, and then later we're gonna watch Onward. Also, Captain Marvel is in this movie. Right. I'm probably not gonna ever see her again now with my look. Oh my gosh! It's her! It's my niece. This movie has Mark Ruffalo. This is my favorite part of this entire movie. It's the Hulk doing Thriller. So, we're about to watch Onward. I'm prepared to bring on the tears. Any predictions?
Nope. I have none. I don't know what the heck this movie's gonna be about, but I know it's gonna make me cry.
I think their dad maybe their dad's not gonna come back. They're not gonna get their dad back. I'm excited.
His jacket says Hades.
Apparently his jacket says Hades. We got our cookies. We got our milk. Ooh. And the movie thus far, I can already tell it's still gonna make me cry. We're still at the beginning of it. I just realized something, and Ariana's telling me I'm gonna be wrong. The dad has died. The dad died when the son was born, or before the son was born. And I was wondering, did he die because his son had powers and he knew he was gonna have powers, so that's why he waited till he was 16 or something like that? Because he died when his son was about to be born. So does that mean it's because his son had powers and took his powers and he died? And then Ariana said, I said that happened in a different movie, and Ariana said, then that happened in Spider-Man. And Tom Holland's Spider-Man. So what if they picked him to... This movie is getting to me psychologically.
Why do you let movies do this to you?
Because it's driving me crazy. It's making me sad. I'm panicking. I need to know how it ends. That's why I sit here and try to figure out how it ends. Is the whole point for him to learn his powers? I think Ariana braided her hair because she was so nervous.
I was nervous.
When you were braiding your hair, I was like, she's really nervous. And she braided her hair the whole movie. We just finished it.
Chrissy cried like a baby. It was very good. But I knew that was gonna be very sad. And it was very sad. It's like, dang, like, why you keep doing this? Very sad, but very good. But very sad, but very good.
I think that that movie was really good. I knew one of them wasn't gonna see the dad. I was prepared for it towards the end. I didn't want to stress you out, but then halfway through I started thinking, oh, the point is for them to bond, and maybe that was the dad's whole point, and maybe the dad is never gonna show up. And then it was even worse because he showed up for one of them, and it was, oh, spoiler, I cried like a baby.
His brother was his dad the whole time.
When it was glowing behind those rocks and you didn't even know if he was gonna get to see what he looked like from behind, and then it was only from behind. But there were some funny parts. I like when they rode the Cheeto. That was genius. They did a very good job, so well written. Oh, when the dad was dancing, that was so cute when they danced with their dad. But that was Onward. It is the next morning and I'm watching Mary Poppins. I still have not recovered from Onward and my crying. This is one of my favorite Disney movies. I love this part of the movie because when I was a little girl, I had a picture of a carousel. It was like, it looked like, I can't describe it, but it looked like the picture, I can't describe, I don't know art. I'm not good at art terms, but I used to always think because of this movie when I was a little girl that I could jump into the carousel and be at the park that the carousel was in. I thought the carousel was at Disney World when I was a little girl. So I would pretend that I could jump into it. Because in the movie they jump into the paintings. And when I was a little girl, I loved this part so much that I bought the dress and wore it for Dapper Day last year. And it's like my favorite Dapper Day outfit. It's like, I used to love this dress so much. I always wanted it. And now that I finally have it, I just want to wear it every day. Look at it. Look at it. It's the most beautiful dress I have ever seen. Oh my gosh. I literally would get married in that dress. I love it so much. This is another one of my favorite songs from this movie. Oh, speaking of Mary Poppins, I found the cutest Mary Poppins figure where she's on the carousel, and I really want one of those things that like holds figures so I can put it in the corner and like fill it with Disney keepsakes for that corner. But I thought this was so stinking cute. So I thought me and Ariana could watch the Magic Parade in Disneyland today and just keep with the theme, so that's later. But they have this Happy Easter parade from 1992. So before we were born, but it's nice to watch.
Dun, dun, dun.
It's a new day. I'm about to make the breakfast from Mulan. Ever since I was a little girl, like everyone else, I've always wanted to eat this. So I don't have what's under the bacon and eggs, but I'm gonna arrange it. We have chopsticks and make it look like the breakfast from Mulan. While I do it, I'm gonna listen to the soundtrack and then we're gonna watch the Mulan episode of Be Our Chef. So hopefully this turns out good. This is the update. I'm trying to cook too many things at one time. We did it. I like my eggs cooked on the inside, so I ended up burning it. But I truly tried my best. Ariana recorded something. Ariana recorded the breakfast to make a TikTok.
Okay, here we go.
I think you should do with that audio. I put the chopsticks here because in the picture she had chopsticks on her plate. But we're about to eat now and watch the Mulan episode of Be Our Chef. This is the Mulan episode of Be Our Chef. They already met Mulan and they went to Epcot. But basically they battle and they're battling for a Disney cruise. Me and Ariana are about to watch the Disneyland Magic Happens parade. But first she has convinced me into baking more cookies. We're at the end of our Hollywood Studios entrance video music, and I thought I saw this the other day. It's a happy retro cooking music instrumental. I decided to make, instead of chocolate chip, these like almond Easter M&Ms into cookies. Well, here are the cookies. I accidentally made them too big. It's okay. But we're about to watch the new Disneyland parade. And we're watching the Disneyland parade for the first time. Miguel is the cutest. You can't see him anymore, but he's back there in his... Ooh. So adorable. I sent my mom a picture this morning of what I made in Mulan's breakfast, and I think it looks pretty close. It is a whole nother day. Onward was really good. It made me cry a lot. I love making our Mulan breakfast. It was really, 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 really good. Bye.